Hey everyone, this is Tony. Today I'm going to be drawing a Jackrabbit robot. So come take a look. Yeah, so basically I wanted to post this video of this drawing that I worked on. I was, I guess, recently inspired by some other artists that have their own YouTube channels that are kind of posting a lot of stuff lately. Um, Jake Parker, Cam Kendall, Brett Bean, Will Terrell, some other guys I'm leaving out, but I was really inspired by them. They post a lot of great videos. They like to talk about a lot of different things. And I just kind of thought, like, hey, I could probably do something like that too. And I guess just share with other artists, any of the followers out there, like what I'm working on, and some of the sketches that you see me post. Kind of what I'm doing. So here, basically, this was like an idea I had for like a robot, a Jackrabbit robot guy. Basically, you can see his number 5 there in the middle of his chest, but I wanted to do something. Basically, Jake Parker started this 100 somethings project, which I thought was pretty cool. Basically, it's just something that you can do as an artist to push your work a little bit. So what I did was, the concept is you basically start with 100, or you start with an idea of a topic that you want to draw. So for example, just to enhance your artistic abilities, I guess, you select like a topic to draw. I guess I'm not explaining that very well, but what I mean by that is I decided I wanted to do robots because I really like them. I think they're cool. I tend to draw them all the time ever since I was little, so I really enjoy that. It comes kind of, I don't want to say natural, but it's something I just always tend to draw. So I thought, why don't I do 100 robots? And the challenge of it is really you got to come up with different ideas of how to design the robot. So after a few robots, some people would say that you kind of start to hit like a creative block. So you have to kind of do that to push yourself, this project, to kind of push yourself past that. Helps you creatively. Plus, I guess for me it's good because it helps me with inking and whatnot. So as you can see, I had this original underdrawing here with an orange pencil. It's a Cola Erase pencil. And I basically use that for like the underdrawing. And then once I've got that down, I've kind of get in there with the ink pens and just start inking it up. So right there, I'm using the Pilot Fuyataku, I believe it. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. Pen, which is pretty cool. Before, I was using the Pilot Pocket Brush pen. And I guess I just had to switch it up. I didn't like where it was going with that pen, so I had to switch it up, which is cool. Sometimes you got to do that. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing here, just starting to ink that up, and then a little bit later on you'll see me adding some tone on there with the Copic markers. But yeah, I basically just wanted to start this channel to just share what I'm doing with my art, any upcoming projects. Sometimes people, I really like seeing all the like sketch process videos that other artists do, so I thought, why not share this, how I do it with some of these drawings, just for those that are curious. I won't say that I'm like the greatest authority in art and how everything should be, or there's a lot of amazing artists out there. I feel like more talented than I am, excuse me. And then so I kind of just show my process. Everybody kind of has their own style and feel for how they do things, so this is just kind of how I do it. And that's really just what I wanted to share these videos. So from time to time, I'm going to try to post videos of like some of these sketches you'll see. Sometimes there's other stuff that I may be posting. Things I want to talk about would include things like the comic that I'm working on. I think some people already know about that. excuse me. And basically, I just wanted to do a comic and have that be something that I could, I guess, post online. I really like comic books, so I decided I wanted to do my own. So it's it's really my first crack at it. So I wouldn't say I'm like super knowledgeable with it all, but I really wanted to do it to challenge myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. Little by little, I started out starting out with the script, characters, and things like that, and just to really see where I can push my art as far as comics go. So something I wanted to try out, and that I'll definitely have more details on that in the future here, just to like let people know what's going on with that. But yeah, I intend to share more of that in the project. Maybe some of the character designs that I do for that. I can post some of those drawings up if people are interested in. Yeah, just really to talk about art in general too, just to see, really just to use it as a platform for me to just share what I think about art, but how I approach things and stuff like that. So it should be something kind of cool. If you guys want to subscribe, definitely do that. And I'll try to post content regularly as much as I can. I do have freelance work, so I'm really busy with client projects a lot of the time, so I may not be able to get to them all, to do the videos all the time, but I'm definitely going to try, because something, I don't know, I just found it really cool that other artists do, and I'm like, I could probably do that too. So I just wanted to give it a shot, and even if there's only like one person out there listening, which is fine, it's probably going to end up being my wife anyways, the only one. But I just thought it'd be cool, to post some of this stuff. I do like to see other people, they're sketching and drawing and whatnot. So I kind of wanted to give it a shot here. So yeah, I mean, basically you can see me there, just inking up the robot arms, and really, I guess some people are really loose with the underdrawing and the pencil, which is cool. I wish I could be more like that. I'm a little bit more meticulous about it, so I kind of like to have a better idea of where it's going. And I just noticed, I apologize if anyone here in the background, trash trucks coming nearby, some sounds from outside. But anyway, yeah, I like to have the underdrawings a little bit more defined, just so I know that when I start inking, kind of know where I'm going with it. Some people like to, freehand it a little bit more, come up with it a little more. And wow, that truck's really loud. Maybe I'll just wait for it to pass. Yeah, sorry everyone. It's trash day in my neighborhood, so they're coming nearby. I have the window open, so I apologize about that. Anyway, I think they passed. So, but yeah, I basically just like to have a little bit more detail in there. Just be a little more meticulous about it, and then I'd like to go in with the brush pen, inking it and whatnot. So, this dude, I mean, I don't know. I thought, I don't know. I drew the body, and I was like, okay, there's something missing here. And I was like, you know what? It'd be cool if he was like a Jackrabbit kind of guy, like with rabbit ears. So I just added those little ears on there, and then that kind of helped define the character a little more. The points on his shoulder, they're kind of like the tuft of hair or fur or whatever the rabbits have, but kind of use that as like the tuft to I guess symbolize the tuft of hair. And you may not be able to see it yet because I haven't inked it, but there's the poofy like rabbit tail on the back there. So I thought it was something cool to do. I have a few other drawings up of the 100-something project robots that I've done. The first 4. So this one's number 5. Excuse me. And I guess I just wanted to show people what's going on with these. Um, Sometimes too, if you see, there's like those moments of pause there where I'm like trying to figure out where I'm gonna go with the line work. I don't know. I mean, I know some artists are really free flowing with their work, which I really wish I could be more like that. And I try to do that and try to include that more in my work. I just tend to be a little more meticulous about the lines. So you see those moments where I'm kind of like pausing and thinking, like, okay, where am I going with this? Because even though I have the line work drawn out and it's pretty much defined, there's some room for, I guess, those moments where you just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna try to figure it out here. You know, what this looks like, what the shape looks like, and then look cool little things added on there, like those those like circles. I always thought that was cool when they had those like canisters or whatever you want to call them that are like attached to like robots or something, and they have like fluids inside to show kind of how they're powered or what they're, what's I guess, yeah, their power source. And so I kind of wanted to include that in there too. So sometimes you just got to get in there and just kind of plug away. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So also too, I keep pausing too for a little while because you can't see it, but off the side there, I'm watching a soccer game too while I'm drawing. So it's kind of something I do. I love soccer, so I end up watching the games a lot when I'm like sketching right next to my drawing table there. So you might notice that too. But yeah, I mean, as far as this channel goes, like I said, it's really just more for me to show people, the sketches, drawings, inking, that kind of stuff, and really just go from there and excuse me, and try to show. Wow, those trucks are loud. They're still in the area. Anyway, yeah, I get a little distracted from loud sounds, so forgive me. But yeah, basically just to show the artwork that I'm doing, talk about upcoming projects, talk about art, certain things come up, how I feel about certain things. Doesn't mean that's the way it should be. Like I said, I'm not really an authority on that kind of stuff, but just how I feel about things, how I approach things, because sometimes people ask, so which I don't mind questions, when people ask me. So but yeah, there you see me inking up that fluffy rabbit tail. You can't have a jackrabbit without a fluffy tail there. So and you can see I switched back to the pocket brush pen. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I'm going to be doing with this kind of thing. So if anybody has like topics that they want me to talk about, that's cool. Just mention them in the comments, and I'll definitely try to talk about them when I get a chance. Really, like when you're freelancing, you have a lot of projects, and to prioritize them and still find time for your own personal projects, your personal life, it can be challenging sometimes, but it's really fun. I like the kind of stuff that I do, so and as long as people continue to hire me, I mean, I'll just keep doing it. So but yeah, there's a lot there as far as balancing freelance life with your personal projects. I think everybody should have personal projects. Everybody should have something they want to do on the side, just for themselves, without the pressure. Because client work, it's cool. It's fun to help people, envision what they're, or I guess, coming up with what they're envisioning in their heads. So it's really cool. And then you find some interesting projects along the way that you didn't think you'd be working on. So I think that's cool, but personal projects are always really a good thing, I think, for artists. Just so that, I guess we all have like our own things, our own tastes and interests and stuff. So I feel like we always got to explore that, and And just really, even if you don't have time to do a comic or an art book or whatever it is, your personal project, I think just plugging away on it a little bit at a time is really cool. um, I've been trying to do my webcomic for a while now, over a year. um, and I've just been really busy with client work. It just keeps coming in, and so it pays the bill. So I can't really, I can't really just not take any freelance work right now. But it's really cool. It helps keep you on track with what you want to do. Plus, it's kind of like a release. You know, uh, and let's see what's going on here. Okay, yeah. So yeah, here I basically put in the grayscale um, color tones, just to add some form and shadows and shapes to it. Um, there's some really good artists that, just in my opinion, just smash it out of the park with that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of still, learning, and I mean, we all are, I guess, as artists. But yeah, so I basically laid down the color tones here with those Copic markers just to kind of give it some tone. So I'm kind of trying to keep it that way with all the drawings too that I'm doing, because I'm trying to keep them kind of like a cohesive look to them, theme. So all the robots are basically, they have the orange underlined drawings with the pencil, orange pencil, and then I go over them with the, and then I ink them up, and then I add a little bit of tone there with the Copic markers, just so they kind of look like I mean, they are a series, so I want them to be cohesive that way. So I'm kind of just doing that, just specifically for these. I mean, there's other stuff that I'll do, but for these ones, I kind of just choose to go this route and not color them up and do all of that. I do add a little bit of like a pop of orange. You'll see there later towards the end, but a little pop of orange, maybe some stripes on them, some orange stripes, or like especially like the eyes. Sometimes they get lost in there when you have these like kind of, like this guy, he has kind of a smaller head and the eye is kind of small. So I usually use like an orange pencil or something to like brighten up that eye and those eyes, and then anything else just to really make the character pop off the page a little bit more. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of where my mind is with all of that. But yeah, there you go. You can see me doing that now. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to do more of these videos, share some more stuff. Webcomic, like I said, trying to get that off the ground little by little. I've done the script. It's been done a while ago. Character designs, I'm kind of still working on those. By the way, the webcomic, if nobody knows already, it's going to be Chompbot. Well, that's the name of it. It's going to be Chompbot Search for the High Flying Blob. And it's just something I thought would be fun to do. I just drew this Chompbot robot character. If you guys haven't seen him, you can look through my social media and you'll probably see him there. But he's just like a blocky robot guy with like chomping teeth that I just sketched one day, and I thought this guy's kind of cool. So maybe I'll do like a comic with him or something like that. So I wanted to see like, hey, this could be cool, and I'm really into like sci-fi stuff, so I wanted to kind of explore that a little bit, sci-fi, but yet still, I guess, fun and cartoony still. There's some really cool like Halo and Destiny and that kind of stuff that people are into. That's like really more. I mean, it's cool, but I just feel like I like the more cartoony stuff, so I end up kind of mashing that up with the sci-fi. So that's my plan with the comic, and maybe I'll post some more character designs or drawings of the character designs so people can check them out. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I appreciate you guys checking out the sketch. Hopefully going to try to post some more videos, so if you guys want to subscribe, definitely do that below. Hopefully just using this as a kind of a platform for just sharing sketches, any other projects I'm working on, things how I feel about art and stuff like that. Way to interact more with with other artists out there. So if you guys want to see more, definitely, as I said, subscribe, and then should be it for now. So catch you guys later.